Right, for this tutorial we're just going to have a look at the automated code that Titanium makes for us when we create a new project. So let's create a new project then, new Titanium mobile project, and I'm going to call this Windows Tabs Views. And I'm going to copy this so I don't have to retype it out here. You'll notice here there's this error message saying a newer version of the Titanium Mobile SDK is required in order to use the mobile web deployment target. You see this down here, it's greyed out. Now that's because the mobile web target, that mobile web SDK, is currently in beta. It's only available to paid subscribers, so we can just ignore that. So let's go to finish. And this is where Titanium does all its fancy stuff and creates all its files and folders that we need in order to make our project work. Right, now if we go to the App Explorer, we've got Windows Tabs Views here. Right, and if we go down to Resources, now the code we're interested in is created for us in app.js, so let's have a look at that. Okay, here we go. This is all the code that it's automated for us. You can see that it's got comments in it, which is really useful, you know, if you don't know what you're doing. So the first thing at the top here, it's set the background colour, but what we're interested in is this tab group. So it's created the tab group, that's the first thing it's done. And then it goes on to create a window. In this window here, it gives it a title of tab 1. And this title is something that will appear at the top of the app screen, so you'll see that there. And then down here we go and create a tab, var tab 1. You can see here it's set an icon, this ksnavviews.png, and if you look to the left here it is here. This is the icon that it's going to use, so it sets that for its tab, and again it gives it a title of tab 1. That's what's displayed underneath the icon nav views. So it'll have the icon and then tab 1 underneath. And here it tells it what window it controls. So a tab's purpose is to open or close a window. So once you click on that, it needs to know what window it's associated with. So we're setting it this Win1. And then down here we go on and it's created a label here. You see we've got a colour. So that colour will be the text that is displayed. This is the text, I am window 1, that we've set for this label. And here it says the font size and font family. It's text align centre and width auto, so that will again put it in the centre of the screen. Now here's perhaps the important bit. This label just exists on its own. So what we need to do is add it to something. So we've added this label here to Win1, as you can see. So now Win1 is controlled by tab 1 and Win1 contains label 1. Okay, and further down here it's the same stuff really for Win2, tab 2 and label 2. Exactly the same, title, tab 2, same icon, different title, tab 2 instead of tab 1, again associated with window 2. And another label, and we change the text to Win2, and once again we add this label to Win2, and down at the bottom here, this is where, do you remember the tab group we created at the very beginning? Well, I say we created, Titanium created for us, var tab group, right up here, titanium.ui.create tab group. Like we did with the labels, adding them to the windows, we need to then add those tabs to the tab group. So we have add the tab 1, which is up here, and then tab 2, which is down here. And obviously adding those will add the window it's associated with and the label in the window, so it's all contained in this little package, and we simply add that to the tab group. And then the final thing it does is tab group.open, because without that then nothing will be displayed. So let's have a look at this in the iPhone simulator to see what it's made for us. It might take a little while to to do this. Let's just have a look at the output codes. Yep, it's building here. I've actually minimised that because I like to have more of a screen on show. So I've just expanded that. The first time you build a project, it can take a while. Well, it's the first time you create it takes a while to build it all and install it on your simulator. So it takes a number of seconds to do all that, and then it will just open in the simulator. So we'll just have to bide our time and wait. You can see the progress bar down at the bottom here. It's maybe worth pointing out as well that we can actually get these titles, like this title tab 2, you can get by doing an alert. So you can do alert, but it's JavaScript, so just like you do a normal alert win2.title, and that will alert the words tab 2 to you. It's really quite useful. The other thing is, now it's building everything from when we clicked this icon here to run it. So any code we put in now will not be affected in the simulator, it will just be from when we done it. So there we go, it's loading now, you can see it's bouncing on the dock. Launch an application. There we go. So there we go, that's the icon I told you about. We set that over here somewhere, yep. ksnavui.png. Let's go back to this, and that was the text, that's actually the label. We told the label, you know, we wanted to call window 1, and then we added that to win1, and at the very beginning we associated win1 with tab1. So, and here's the title up here. Like I said, we could alert this value if we wanted. Click on tab 2. Yep, that's tab 2, window 2. Okay, so that's the end of the first tutorial on the automated codes.